So look, man, I realize, it's 2025 and we got to deal with the technology that's here as well as we're in the end times. So people are toxic, they're lacking character. They don't want to be told what to do no more, right? So it's a lot that's, intermingling with people's perspectives nowadays, and you guys have free will. So I'm not here to tell you what to do, but what you should be striving to do, right? Now, to give this some context, we hear in Article 2 Timothy section 3, clause 1, that in the last days, men are going to be lovers of their self, right? They're going to be proud. They're going to be boastful. They're going to be covetous. They're going to be disobedient, unholy, unthankful, right? Basically insane. So going into this, I already have that understanding. I'm not here to, again, tell you what to do, but to remind you of sanity, to remind you of truth, to remind you of dignity, integrity, and honor, to remind you that the enemy hasn't given the rabbit, that's you, the gun to do something positive with it. He knows you are insane and he wants you to self-destruct. You ever heard of the phrase to give somebody enough rope and they'll hang themselves with it? Well, that's exactly what he has done. Now that he has destroyed what he feels like is the foundational character and morality of society, he is allowing society to have, remnants, we'll say, of technology that he has had for thousands and thousands of years. And, he only given us the kindergarten versions, right? If they are letting us have this technology, you guys have to know they are at least 100 years ahead. So you have to question what around you is real. Starting to feel like the Matrix, huh? But the whole point of this video is, again, not telling you guys what you can and can't do. I'm just telling you guys to be careful. When it comes to all these celebrities, right, that you're bringing back their images from the grave, people, there was a time that was, unfathomable for a decent human being to think about, is using somebody's life and legacy, the image, that represents in a way that we want to, right? Because people are only lovers of self now. They don't care how it's hurting and disrespecting the loved ones, right? How their legacy could get misinterpreted, because mindsets that you guys are putting out here about some of these celebrities that have been gone even, 20, 30 years, the mindset that you guys are putting out is not necessarily the mindset that they would put out if they still were here. You catch my drift? But it's manipulating even the youth into believing if that's how they were, that's how they will be. And you guys may say, well, hey, people should know this is AI. Well, yes, for now, but still the mindsets that are being promoted and propagated are mindsets that a lot of them had in their youth, and they're not here to correct those erroneous perspectives now. Catch me drift? So yeah, guys, it's not about you. You got to have some truth. You got to have some integrity. You got to use these things with restraint, right? And that's all I got to say about that. I realize my voice crying out in the wilderness. Somebody had to say it. Love you. God bless. And always remember, Lord Jesus cares. Now, hold up. One more thing, man. Tell me something. Is y'all cool? Is y'all cool? For real, though, man. 'Cause, boy, is y'all cool? Tell me something. Jesus, help us. Peace.